gonna stop at the very first comic book store, game store I was ever in, and it's one of the oldest comic book stores I know of in the country. I think it was started in like 74, and it's still going in the same exact place, and it was the first place, and I know there's a chain of them now down in Texas and places. This was the first place with the name Dragon's Lair. I actually double-checked that they were the first ones with it, and they have been in the same spot for years and years and years and years. And I went there back in 1980, and it was eye-opening. So last time we were here 3 years ago, we went to this place, Cupcake and I, and we went in, and the owner who started the place was there, and unbeknownst to me, it was like he was leaving in 2 weeks. He was basically kind of still has his hand in the store, but that was his last times in the store because he was giving it to one of the guys that's worked for him for like 20 years, and he was going to let him run it. And he has a store out, a second store, but the main store he was going to give to this guy that's worked with him for 20 years. And so he and I sat and talked about when the first time I was in there. And it was pretty cool because it was weird. It was surreal. Because I remember seeing him at the desk and the whole thing. So there it is. The sign has changed 1,000 times to Sunday, I'll tell you that. But that's the one right there.
The entrance has changed too.
Oh yeah, the entrance is all over the place. Entrance used to be down that alleyway over there. And then it was in the front right there. And then it moved back over here. It's weird. So that was Dragon's Lair, old favorite, old awesome store that was pretty cool, and still is pretty cool. And Bob is still there, the owner that started it all. He's still working with the guy that's going to be the owner, I guess, eventually. But according to the lackey that was working there, it was he's still there, which is good. Bob, keep going. One of the reasons I come here, to the city, to the state. Otherwise, I wouldn't come to Nebraska. Anyway.
Not for your parents?
No. Mama was in there, and she got to enjoy the bathroom at one of the oldest game and comic stores in the world. Mama, how was the bathroom of geekdom?
Okay. Well, my husband had a great idea because, you know, our son is 5 and has to go to the bathroom every 2 hours. So he said, might as well take them before they go. I'm like, okay, let's do that. We get in there, and everything but the actual potty seat that you sit on is sticky and full of toothpaste and God knows what else all. It's like someone's been living there for 7 or 8 or 10 or 12 years and never cleaned it except for the potty seat that you have to sit on.
So, I don't expect anything different because it's a game and comic book store, and that's just what I expect. And Mama should know better than to think any different. You should. She should know different. I'm not thinking
I've been to a lot of bathrooms and a lot of gaming stores and a lot of comic book stores. And that was second to worst.
It was okay. It was far better than a lot of the ones that I've been in. But you don't go there for the bathroom. No one goes to the bathroom unless you absolutely have to, and at that point, you really have to. So
why did you say go?
Because I don't want to stop 5 feet after we get up the street.
I'll stop after that experience. I'll stop.
Ah.